I'm Abby.
And I'm Uchenna.
And this is Shine Your Eye, a podcast about the good and the wahala, here at home, back home, and around the world.
So join us as we inform, inspire, and enlighten all that shines bright in our community.
Hey, Uchenna.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Good. So I have a knock-knock joke for you.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Knock-knock.
Who did that?
Jollof.
Jollof who?
Jollof you so much, I fit share you with Ghana. Ba-dum-bum.
Ta-dum. Gotta love a corny knock-knock joke.
Goodness. A different way to start the show.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I do one more? Just one more.
Yes.
Okay, just one more. Okay, knock-knock.
Who did that?
Nepa.
Nepa who?
Nepa take light again. Oh, but I still they shine for you. I can't do the accent.
We know. Nepa did that. Okay, no problem.
Nepa take light again. Oh, but I still they shine for you. We shine your eye.
Shine your eye. Okay, I like that one.
Okay. Our intro segment, Wednesday Wahala. Okay, this is something that comes from a conversation in one of my WhatsApp groups. Mm-hmm. So someone said, men will spoil your white. Are you familiar with that?
I'm not. I've got a visual going, but no.
Okay. So if you're new to the phrase, it means no matter how clean, poised, faithful, or graceful you are, a man's behavior can still embarrass you publicly.
That's true. And
the worst part is often the women left holding the shame bag while he moves on like nothing happened. So I am currently watching a show on Netflix, and there is deals with young love, and there was an intimate moment that was recorded. And the woman or the young girl is the one who's getting all the flack while the guy is getting all the praise. Right. He's getting all the praise. And she talks about that. So you and I were both in the video, but I'm the one who had to leave the school. You know, all these consequences are happening for me, but his life is going all the way up. So
that reminds me of Monica Lewinsky.
True.
And how if there was a victim, she was the victim.
She was the victim.
But everybody acts like it's opposite. Like, she always got the flack. Even in the song, when she came back and said, well, actually, it's wrong, Beyonce. That's not how you should say it.
Exactly.
But it's always the women who get the short end of the stick.
We do.
Interesting.
And that's the wahala I want to unpack today. Why do we, especially Nigerian women or women in the diaspora, absorb the embarrassment that men create? And why is it our dignity on the line when he's the one who acted up? So here are a couple of scenarios where somebody may say that the man is spoiling your white. Public cheating or getting caught in the act. Emotional neglect or abuse that others start noticing. Being loud on social media. Commenting, liking, dashing attention left and right to the video girls, the Instagram girls, saying reckless things in public that reflect badly on your household, having secret lives that come to light, or being linked to scams, crimes, or shady dealings. So that was something that happened recently. There was a Nigerian couple. He was caught doing some things on some text messages, and screenshots came out, and someone said, "The men will spoil your white," and so it just made me think, like, why are they spoiled? Why is it on us?
Yes, why is it not their own white?
Exactly.
I think it's because they don't have white. They cannot spoil their own whites. They don't get whites.
It's already dingy now. How can they spoil it?
They expect men to do so much worse. Yeah,
exactly. So people will say, she didn't know, or was she not keeping her home well, or she must be suffering in silence, and the whisper becomes louder than the truth, and the woman become the spectacle. So can you love someone enough for them to not embarrass you? There's a question I want to pose. Can you love someone enough? and for them to not spoil your white. What do you think?
If they don't spoil white, do you love them?
Well, you have and this is someone that you're in a relationship with, right? So you love them.
But if they do dirty and I don't feel the shame of it, did I love them?
Did you?
Maybe. I mean, I don't feel like we should internalize the shame of them behaving badly. Like, if you cheat, that's on you. You fell from grace. And it has nothing to do with me. Like, no one should be questioning whether I was doing my thing at home or not. Like, you are the one that did wrong. That's not on me. I don't think we should internalize that, but
don't you think people would ask that possibly, yes, or think
not directly to me because they don't have it in them? Most people would not confront. They just talk in whispers. But yeah, I think that's always going to be something that people ask. Even though in the same breath we always say that men will be men. Right. So then why is it a woman's fault if men will be men?
And then also say the roles were reversed and maybe the woman cheated. Mm-hmm. They often don't think, oh, the man wasn't doing something at home. Oh, she's wayward, or I feel like that they don't get the same. Don't? I don't think so.
If a woman cheats, they're not thinking that the woman is wayward?
No, that they think the woman is wayward, but they don't put it on the man. Like,
they don't say he wasn't doing his...
Exactly.
He wasn't putting it down or whatever. True.
She's a shower. Something's wrong with her.
In fact, it's even worse, Right. They would probably be like, she's evil. She must be like that.
Exactly.
She just must be promiscuous.
She got it from her mother. Yeah. That type of thing. Her mother was like this too. That type of thing. So it's always the woman's fault.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So love isn't just about flowers and anniversaries. It's restraint. It's discipline.
I think so.
It's self-checking before you do something that breaks the person who's standing beside you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is often something that women are told to do and think about, not necessarily the men.
Yeah. I will say, I knew a man back in the day. I'm trying to remember how to put this. Mm-hmm. So he was in a job where he would have to deal with young people, like college students or whatever. And he was on a panel once, and I heard him speak on the panel. And he said that the way that he makes sure, he's a good-looking man, by the way. And I'm sure there were many people who had crushes on him. But he said that the way that he makes sure he does not cheat is by not putting himself in situations. Okay. So he does not stay late at the office with the women at the office. Now this is controversial. Okay. He does not stay in he does not have one-on-one meetings with women such that they're just the two, right? And he doesn't have dinners with women and drinks with women, which is somewhat controversial because, like, in the workplace, you're limiting me if I can't have a one-on-one with you the same way that my male colleague can. Correct. But that's what he said, because he does not want to be in a situation where he could succumb to weakness. And he said that. And I think I remember sharing that with my husband one time because in my head, when I heard that, I was like, he's making a concerted effort to not, it's like, don't tempt the devil, right? Why put yourself in those situations? He's making a concerted, on purpose attempt to not be in those situations. And that, to me, proves that it can be done. Right. Now, we don't know if he's ever, cheated, right? But this is what he said. Right. I told my husband that. He's like, it ain't that serious. Like, it doesn't happen like that or whatever. But, like, many men, they act like they slipped and fell and their penis entered, So, like, no. And for most men, they will tell you that it's not emotional. Correct. It's purely physical, blah, 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 blah. So if it's not emotional, it wasn't like building to that, then isn't it about putting yourself in situations?
It is, right? And sometimes it could be novel, though. It may not be intentional.
Right.
But in this story you're telling me reminds me of, wasn't there a politician, maybe the Trump's first vice president, wasn't he the same way? He didn't have lunch with women.
I do remember
it was one of those politicians, and no, he got a lot of flack for it. But it's your choice, and if that's maybe that's something that is a weakness for you. So I don't I don't knock it. It's okay.
I knock cheating, by the way. So if you got to do some stuff so you don't cheat, then do what you got to do, bruh.
And then when you say, they'll say, oh, it's physical, it's not emotional. But then it does become emotional when they can't let that person go.
Right.
So it depends is it a one-time thing, or is it someone that they continuously go back to and go back to? Something to consider. But
I also think it's emotional because it's going to affect our emotions in our house. Mm-hmm. You may not have had any emotions with that person, but it's affected me.
So there's going to be some aspect of emotion there. Anyway, another story is it's like maybe 2 or 3 degrees of separation from these people, but they wanted to adopt, and the husband worked in the schools, and he ended up having a relationship with one of his students.
Ended up?
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. So it came, there was a police reports made and all those things, and they weren't able to adopt.
That's spoiling white.
They weren't able to adopt because of his...
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So...
I'm uncomfortable.
Things like that. Things like
How
that.
How do you go forward with that?
I mean, they're still together to this day.
But how? Like, not only have you fallen from grace in my eyes, but the way we had decided to have children and expand our family, you have closed the door to that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Forgiving woman.
Right. So I remember when I heard this story, my mouth dropped. But yeah, they're still together, lovey-dovey. You would never know. But
and no children.
No children till today. But so what happens when damage is done? Recovery, because a lot of women listening, in the embarrassment that's happening, it's not an uncommon story, unfortunately, right? In some aspect. In the group chats, they explode. The aunties are whispering. The screenshots are circulating. And so how do we recover when your quote-unquote white has been spoiled by the man you love?
I feel like, and I can't speak from experience here, but I feel like I would love to see the women emerge with their heads held high and not bearing that. Like, I'm not going to stay home because everybody's talking about me. No, I'm going to be at the party and I'm going to be wearing the biggest dress and the biggest head tie and what? Like, because I didn't cheat and it's not my fault. And I think they probably need therapy to be able to do this, right? And to know that it's not them, it's not their fault, etc. But I would love for them to step out and be like, that ain't me. And if there's a stain on my clothes, here it is.
So when you say step out and wear the biggest this and biggest that, is that something that would be out of the ordinary for you, or would that, and not necessarily you as Abby, but you in the general sense? So if that, are you saying that you should just come out bolder, or just continue to do what you're doing? That's my question for you to that situation, because I would feel like that would also bring some attention that's not,
Yeah, but for me, I just think that the point is not to
dwell.
Well, no, not to not bring attention. The attention is there because of him. Right? And I'm here. So, like, I mean, I guess I'm saying do what you would normally do, but I think I'm saying do more.
Do more.
Yes. Like, show everyone that it's not you. It's not your fault. You didn't fall from grace. You still here. In fact, you're here in a bigger way. And if somebody's going to feel guilty, it should be him.
So don't.
But I'm not going to be the one. Yeah.
Just be indoors.
And because we all know there's weddings, there's graduations, there's everything. And I would imagine that these women, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen any of them right after, right? They stay home. They're not going to things. And I think that's unfair because you did nothing wrong.
Exactly. So. Agreed. So here are some tips to when he embarrasses you loudly. Here's how to protect yourself. This is quietly, but you don't have to necessarily be quiet. But take these and let me know what you think. Don't rush to defend when you haven't processed. You don't owe anyone in your community, the internet, a statement. Take a breath. Feel what you feel before deciding how to move. I think some self-care may also be needed. Some spa,
some therapy,
time with the girls, some therapy. Some people talk to their church pastor, which
that usually is when it's about to go left. But yeah, I think therapy.
I have another story to share. There was in school, undergrad, there was this pastor who was very into the youth, and a couple that were a couple years older than me. They went to counseling, and to this day, that pastor is married to that man's wife.
I knew this was going left. I knew it. I knew it was going left. He was into the youth.
He was in.
So they went to him for help, and then he stole the wife.
Yes.
Wow.
And they've been married for some time. So, was he like moo, or was he just like a person that brought them together? Because after so many, like they've been married like 20 years. So.
And he wasn't married, the pastor.
No, he was not.
I got so many thoughts. I'm not going
to 20 years now? I don't know.
Oh, the new couple has been married for 20 years
now. The pastor and
the
yes
ex-wife.
Yeah. So anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I just feel like after a certain amount of time, you got to be like, well, it was
meant
to be, right?
Yeah, this is my wife. She was just married to somebody else first. That's all.
You were the person that brought her to
me.
Or him.
You were keeping her for me, and now I'm here.
So I don't know what that year is. Like after so many years they've been married, and you're like, well, I guess it was meant to be. Okay. Anyway, life can be messy. Number 2, separate.
Before you move on, so you said don't rush to defend.
Right.
And I agree, but also like don't rush to say anything. Like I don't think you should be defending him at all. But maybe you don't have to say anything until you're ready to say something, whether that's showing public anger or remorse, or remorse is not the word, but don't rush to say anything
at all. Yeah. Separate your identity from his mistake. His actions are a reflection of him and not you.
Yep.
Don't let anyone pin his lack of discipline on your worth.
Yep.
And not even you. Don't let yourself do that too, because I'm sure that is very easy to do. Sometimes we speak to ourselves more harshly than other people will.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I just know myself. I would, in every situation, I'm like, how could I have done this better? Although sometimes it ain't about you at all.
9 times out of 10,
it's not about you.
It's not about you. I saw Miss Tina, Beyonce's mom, when she came to Houston. And, Mr. Matthew Knowles cheated the whole relationship even before. And she said that he had some things that he had to deal with that from his past, but she put it on herself, like, what can I do? What can I do? But later on with therapy, she realized it wasn't about her. It was about him and his past and what he believes. But it takes some time. Yeah. Keep your circle tight. Talk to people who love you and not just people who want the gist. Healing requires safety. So you have to find your trusted sources and make sure they're your trusted sources, because sometimes you'll find out. Yeah, you'll find out those people are not your people. Yeah. Decide your own PR strategy. Some women speak up, some go silent, some leave, some stay, but it should be your choice, not one driven by shame or pressure to save face. And I think that's something that's very common in our culture, saving face.
Absolutely. And you know what? We judge as a community. We judge whether you stay or you leave.
True.
So you're going to get judged regardless. You should do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Like what is right for you. I know myself, I would require certain things. And you might require some other things.
Right.
But do what is right for you, regardless of what other people would think or say. And that includes staying. If you decide that you want to stay because you don't want to be out here having to find a job to pay your, I don't know what people's circumstances are, but let's say that's it, then hold your head up high and don't feel guilty that you stayed with someone cheating, even though you told yourself forever that you would not
do it. And I think that's true for any situation. Do what you want to do, whether we're talking about cheating or not cheating or staying somewhere, not staying somewhere, eating this or not eating this, wearing this, wearing that. In the end, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have to live with it. And if you can, oh well.
Yeah.
Make room for anger, but don't live in it. You're allowed to feel. You're allowed to cry. but don't let his recklessness become your permanent atmosphere. And I see that for some people, that they allow themselves to stay in that pain and they become bitter, and their life is not the same. And I believe that whatever happens to you, life happens to all of us at different times in different ways, but you owe it to yourself to be healed, and to the people who love you, your children, the people you work with, everyone, that, and to yourself. You just deserve to not stay there in that permanent pain or atmosphere, and allow yourself to just be bitter to the world.
Right. And I think, again, if you decide to leave, don't be bitter, right? Like,
True.
Be angry and then get past anger to acceptance and all the other stages, but you can't live there. Right. If you decide to stay, don't be angry.
Don't be angry.
Right? Like, you choose one way or another. And, you know, you can be angry while you're trying to make the decision, right? But once you've made it and some time has passed, you gotta be where you at, and you cannot, because I think stress is an underlying cause for so many things, including physical health related things. So resentment and anger, that's just not where our body is meant to live. So it's a permissible emotion, but you cannot stay there forever.
And I know the standing of the white doesn't necessarily have to be cheating. It could be anything else, but
it could be crime.
It could be crime, yes. But I remember one of my favorite TED Talks deals with infidelity, and it's a woman who, I think she's a PhD.
Esther Perel?
She has a French accent, but she's not like Belgium.
Esther Perel.
Yeah, maybe
I think that's Esther Perel. I love her books.
And she's, one of the things she says towards the end of that TED Talk is that with infidelity, you decide if you want to. Excuse me. She says that after infidelity, you're going to have a new relationship. Do you want to have it with the spouse or the person that you're with now, or with somebody else? And that choice, like you said, don't be bitter, don't be angry. If whatever you're gonna do, walk in
embrace
it, and enjoy it to the most that you can, and heal whenever you can. So if you're listening to this and you've been spoiled, quote unquote, publicly, know this: you're still worthy, you're still whole, and you're still divine. White can be washed, dignity can be reclaimed, but it's never was lost. And your peace is still yours to protect.
Absolutely. And to the men listening, love her enough to not be the reason she walks into a room with her head down. Don't make her explain pain that you caused. Don't even cause it in the first place.
It's so true. So true. Love should cover, not expose. So whether you're married, dating, or just starting out, ask yourself, would I want to be on the receiving end of what I'm doing right now? If the answer is no, don't do it. And my ladies, if he spoils your white, don't let him convince you it's just part of being a woman or being in a relationship. Wahala is optional. Peace is not.
So it's time for our praise report. Our praise report recipient is Niyi Okuboyejo. He is a visionary Nigerian-American designer, and he continues to make significant strides in the fashion industry by seamlessly blending African traditions with contemporary design.
Okay.
So he's the founder of the menswear brand Post-Imperial.
Okay.
He has garnered acclaim for his innovative use of Yoruba Adire dyeing techniques, bringing the rich tapestry of Nigerian culture to the forefront of global fashion. I've actually bought some of his things in the past. Yes.
Okay. How was the price point?
Not bad.
Okay.
I say that because this was some years back, and I bought like pocket squares and ties.
Okay.
So I didn't buy like full outfits. So that might tell you a little something.
Okay.
I haven't honestly looked recently, and the price is probably going up.
I'm sure.
Because he was recently highlighted because he collaborated with renowned designers Fernando Garcia and Laura Kim of Mons, I think that's how you pronounce it, Mons, to craft a stunning ensemble for actress Taraji P. Henson
Really?
at the 2025 Met Gala.
Oh, nice. I thought it was because he's going to be he's featured on our praise report. I thought that was
why
his price is going up. But
Who
I see.
knew?
I know.
So the collaboration not only showcased his design prowess, but also marked a significant moment in celebrating African modernism on one of fashion's most prestigious stages.
Okay.
So I think we'll show on the screen a picture of Taraji in this outfit.
Ooh,
but
yes.
she looks stunning.
Yes, honey, yes.
So residing between Houston and Harlem, he went to the University of Houston, and I know him.
Okay.
Okuboyejo draws inspiration from his Nigerian roots and American experiences, creating designs that resonate with a diverse audience. His commitment to storytelling through fashion is evident in his approach. Post-Imperial is a platform, and anyone who adds to it is a storyteller. If you wear our clothes or ship or make our clothing, you're part of the storytelling.
I love it.
Okuboyejo's journey from working with Oscar de la Renta to establishing his own brand exemplifies dedication, creativity, and a deep respect for cultural heritage. His work not only elevates African artistry, but also inspires a new generation to embrace their roots while innovating for the future. Let us celebrate Niyi Okuboyejo's contribution to fashion and culture, recognizing the beauty and depth he brings to the global stage through his design. So while we're talking about the Met Gala,
Okay.
I think you were talking about another Nigerian designer that was featured on the stage.
Yes, Ugo Mosier. I believe he also has a Houston roots.
Right.
But he's in LA now. Diana Ross
Okay.
was her first time at the Met Gala in 22 years. Wow. And that white dress was a showstopper, stunning. I'm sure we'll also have that picture here somewhere. So yes, Nigerians are doing big things in the fashion industry.
Fashion.
I mean, everywhere.
There's space for all of us to make our names. All right, so next up, what we're digging.
What are we digging?
So we are digging Crawfish Shack.
Ooh.
Yes.
That is our ritual.
Yes.
We go to
yearly.
Yes.
And the Crawfish Shack is in Crosby, Texas.
Crosby, Texas is about how far from Houston?
From your Houston, 20 minutes. From my Houston, an hour. Maybe 20, 25 minutes from the center of the city. It's not a bad drive.
No, it's not.
Yeah. We went on a Sunday this year, and it did not disappoint.
Girl, that was good.
Yes.
With the T. Good.
Yes. So this, the Crawfish Shack has been owned by Dan and Jennifer Moe since 2004. It's interesting, though, because it's a seasonal restaurant.
Yeah. When is crawfish season begin and end?
I think it's like January, February to May.
Okay.
So that's when they're open because it's the Crawfish Shack. So if you've missed it this year, put it on your schedule for next year.
Right.
But this spot serves up some of the best Cajun style crawfish around. But it's not just crawfish. Like you can get, it's a full menu of seafood. Do they have burgers too?
They do. Because I said I wouldn't mind trying it, but then I feel silly to beat a burger at a crawfish shack. I'm driving like 30, 20 minutes to go get.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why we haven't tried it.
And also, someone said that they make so much money in that short period of time that they don't have to be open the rest of the year, which is awesome.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I've looked this up in the past, not recently, but I think it's still true. They can do like you can order big orders from them. So like you can order a sack of crawfish from them. They can cook that for you. They also have a drive-through.
True.
We haven't used the
Never
drive-through
used it yet.
but you can drive through for your crawfish. We recommend growing earlier in the day.
But remember, the last time, later in the day, there was no line.
Oh, yes, this is true. So if you don't mind waiting, go like late afternoon.
On a Sunday, right?
Yeah,
like,
on a Sunday it was late afternoon.
Maybe around 3 or 4, maybe?
Yeah, because we stood in line and it was, a 30-minute wait?
It was a 30-minute wait for 2. And also, it's BYOB, even though we don't BYOB. It is BYOB, so.
Yes, and people bring their whole coolers behind them.
Huge.
Yes.
Yes.
Beer and everything. They allow it all. Bring that in. It's like picnic table
Right.
Style seating for the most part. They take larger groups, but it's going to take you forever because it takes for 2 people. I think we went during the pandemic, right?
It was the weekend before Houston shut down.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Did we go afterward? Because I feel like we went one time and they had like the plastic up and put us at a table with somebody else.
Yes. I don't believe it was. I don't remember the plastic being there the first time.
Not the first time.
Yeah.
I think another time.
Yeah. We were just talking about, wow, things are getting crazy. And then Houston
shut down. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. But it is definitely something we're digging. I'm glad we got to go there this year.
Yes. And also, I think isn't it a discount if you pay in cash?
Yes. Keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind. Bring your cash if you want to get a little discount.
Bring your booze, your designated driver, and your cash. And patience.
And if you don't know how to eat crawfish, maybe we need to include a little video at the end of this of how to eat crawfish. A link to one.
Maybe. We'll look for it in the comments or in the show notes.
That's what we're digging.
Woohoo!
You've been listening to the Shine Your Eye podcast, where the gist never ends. If you like this episode, give us a thumbs up on YouTube and subscribe wherever you listen or watch us. And join the family. We'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts, feedback, and ideas for future episodes by emailing us at shineyoureyepod@gmail.com or connecting with us on social media at Shine Your Eye Pod.
Till next time, shine your eye, stay sharp, and keep the gist flowing. See you soon on another episode.